What's up guys, Sparks back with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video, and it is finally time to do my highly anticipated, highly requested waifu tier list for every Nikke in the game. And first I would like to say this is a no shame zone. It is, believe it or not, okay to like tits, real or animated. I would also like to say that this is a highly scientific test that meets the high standards of my own opinion, and if you don't like it, well, you're wrong. So with that out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at the way the tier list is laid out here. We have tiers G, S, A, B, C, and D. Most of these are probably pretty self-explanatory, except for the G tier is going to be our God tier above S, and then the D tier is D for just don't, and I think you'll see what I'm talking about in a second here. We're going to go through each unit from alphabetical order A to Z here, with one exception. We're going to start out with Snow White, and she's going to go, I think you guys can tell, right up here into the God tier. And she's going to stay all by herself up here. No one can touch her. Snow White is the greatest unit in the game. She is, I don't know, she's just got all the sauce, like for all the reasons, right? She's a badass, she's sexy, she's my favorite. Snow White, gang gang. We're still trying to come up with a name for all the Snow White fans. Comment below if you have a good name for us. Don't say the dwarves, someone already suggested that. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the rest of them. So our next unit is going to be Admi. And Admi is going to kind of bookend our tier list here by going right into the D tier. Admi is definitely a child, and I don't think there's anything more I need to say about that. Alright, our next unit is going to be Alice. And then Alice is going to kind of break up the trend here and go right in the middle. Now, this might be kind of controversial. I know there are a ton of Alice fans out there. I'm probably getting flamed in the comments already just for putting her in B tier. But she looks good. I mean, you know, B is good. I don't really know what else I can say other than that she has amnesia and possibly some mental problems. So kind of makes me a little uncomfortable, but she does look good. So I think she deserves that B tier. All right, moving right along, our next one is going to be Anise, and she's going to go right up here, kicking off our A tier. Anise is probably the best looking game you'll get on launch. Yeah, she's definitely got the sauce. Mostly looks best in her reload animation opposed to actually shooting, and just look for yourself if you don't believe me. All right, moving right along, we are going to go to Anne. And by the way, I am including all variations of a character as just like one unit, as well as their alternative costume. So I'll be going by whichever version I think is like the best. So Anne slash N102 or Christmas Anne here is also going to go down here in the D tier. Again, child. All right, the next one is Aria. And Aria is going to join Alice here in the B tier. If you haven't used her yet, she looks quite good. Again, one of those ones that looks better during reloading, during actual shooting. She has a really cool, unique design, honestly. And I love the like very black and white kind of aesthetic. And yeah, I think she's well deserving of that B tier. Okay, our next one is Belorta. And where should we put her? I think she's going to go right here into C. She'll be our first C tier unit. She's a little questionable too, but I think she's probably okay. That's why she can slot into the C tier here. I don't know. Not a major favorite, but she's all right. Okay, our next one is going to be Biscuit. Biscuit is also going to join Belorta here in the C tier. I'm not really into furries. That's all I can say about that. Then we have Brid. Brid? I think we're going to go Brid into B tier for some big reasons. And by the way, we're going to do these kind of from like left to right as like better to worse, but sort of loosely speaking. I'll try and keep them within the tiers kind of ranked, but they might not all be exact. All right, who's next? Senti. Senti is a good one. Senti looks great in her normal costume and her summer costume. Even better. Honestly, she looks great in both. She's going to go up here into A tier. I think I'll put her below Anise, but Senji's got some real, like, IRL appeal, too. Like, if you actually saw her in real life, she wouldn't look like crazy. Yeah, I think she definitely deserves to be A tier. All right, who's next? Coco. Coco is going to slot into that D tier. Again, obvious reasons. Then we'll go to Crow, who's going to go shooting back up here, flying up to the A tier. I'm a big fan of Crow's design. I like the tattoos. I like her top. She might murder you because she's a terrorist, but, you know, she looks good. All right, who is next? We're getting into the Ds. Kicking off the Ds with the D. If you saw my summoning video, this girl does not like me, but I think she looks pretty good. We're going to put her in B tier as well. I think she can go right here. Got a good design. I like those shorts. She's got a cool cape. All right. Who's next? Delta. This is probably going to be a controversial opinion. I feel like most people would put Delta just like immediately down in the bottom. I think Delta deserves like a little bit of respect for actually wearing what you would wear as a soldier. Like, she's someone who's really going to fight instead of just like serve you some tea or something. So she gets a little bit of respect. We're going to put her in C tier for now. I think ahead of Belorta. All right, moving on through the Ds, we have Diesel. Diesel is going to be another C tier. I'm not really a fan of the whole train conductor look. She does look better in her black dress. I have that costume for her, but it's kind of mid. I think she's probably going to go up here to the top of C tier, and she'll likely stay at the top of C tier. All right, Dola is our next one. Now, Dola is going to go up here into A tier. I think still behind Anise. Her dress looks fantastic, that like high slit, but she looks pretty cool in the suit also. I think that Dola would be a waifu we would all be lucky to have. All right, Drake is next. On the other hand, Drake kind of goes in the opposite direction. Drake makes me laugh every time I talk to her, but have you seen those teeth? Yeah, we're going to put that in the D tier for just don't. Moving right along, we have Emma, and Emma the Thickress. I think Emma is going to be our first S tier. So she's almost up at the top here, just below Snow White. I mean, Emma has a pretty crazy physique and looks even better in her Christmas costume. If you guys missed that mission pass, I feel sorry for you. Emma is definite mommy material. All right. Epinel is next. Epinel is also going to go down here in the just don't tier. Next one is Ether. Ether is a thick girl. And I think she can go... We'll put her in B tier. I think behind Brid. Yeah, that seems right. I think she needs to shower more, if I remember from her story. So we can't put her too high. All right. Yunhua is next. Shout out to the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. I think we're going to drop her down here in C tier, probably bottom of C tier. Yeah. She's not exactly the easiest person to get along with either. So I think Yunhua is going to go down there. And then we have Exia. Exia is pretty cool. Got like kind of a e-girl thing going on. I think we'll put her up here in B tier, maybe just behind Ether. Now, the next one, Folkclang. Okay, Folkclang is definitely top tier. She's got all the sauce. She's going right up here into S tier. We're going to put her even ahead of Emma. Folkclang is one of my favorites. I think it's going to be hard for anybody to pass Folkclang. I think the only person that's going to stay above her is probably Snow White, but we'll see. But right now, she's going to be queen, top tier waifu. All right, under is the best. All right, the next one is Freema. She's always half asleep. I kind of like her casual look though. Is like, again, very good kind of like real girl vibes. You know, I like the jacket, kind of the off the shoulder thing. We're going to put her in B tier here. Maybe just ahead of Ether. Yeah, that feels right. Guillotine, on the other hand, we're going to put her in the D tier. Not because of, child or teeth that could bite you, but just because she's a little crazy. She's in a satanic cult, and nobody wants to deal with that. So she's going to stay down there in the just don't tier. Guilty, on the other hand, I feel like a lot of people would be tempted to just immediately drop Guilty up here in the S tier. But, I mean, there are some huge reasons to put her up in the S tier. But, to be honest, I feel like I'm going to put her down here in A tier behind Dola. Yeah, that feels right. We'll see. I think she's going to stay there, but we'll see if we need to readjust. All right, next one is Heron. Heron looks amazing. Heron knows she looks amazing. Heron's biggest problem is probably that she just has a huge ego, but she looks good enough to go solidly here up into A tier. I think maybe just ahead of Crow. Yeah. All right. Helm. Now, Helm in her normal costume is, just kind of like a military look. It's not the best, honestly. I didn't even pull for her on her initial banner, but that all changes with her New Year's gown, and she is definitely top tier, S tier. We're going to put her right behind Folkclang, just below her. She's probably going to be in my lobby for a long, long time as one of my 5 units there. All right. Next one is Himeno. Now, Himeno is an interesting one. I think they made her a little bit more androgynous than I would like for my taste in her design here in Nikke. But in the show, she's definitely got a little bit more spice to her. However, I don't want to throw up. If you know, you know. So I think we're going to put her down here in C tier, just behind Diesel. Okay, moving right along, we got another Pilgrim. We are going to put Isabel in A tier, just behind Dola. Isabel looking good. I like that high cut on the leg line there. Yeah. Does she go up into S? I don't know. No, realistically, I feel like I can't put her above Dola. And Anise, yeah. No, I think A is very good. She's going to stay down here in A tier. Good girl in the story, too, by the way. Okay. You won't really meet her for a long time later. So if you're a newer player, just hold on. You'll meet her later. Okay, we got Jackal next. Jackal, tempted to put Jackal down here in the D tier because of those teeth. Nobody wants razor teeth, if you know what I mean. But I think, Jackal kind of has her own appeal, if I'm honest. Controversial opinion. I'm going to put her in B tier. Yeah. Hopefully I don't regret it. But we're going to put Jackal in B tier. Next one is Julia. I love Julia's design, honestly. She's a little emo, but very cool design. She's beautiful. We're going to put her A tier. Yeah, that feels right for Julia. LaPlace. Okay, here's another one that I'm probably going to get a lot of hate in the comments for. I know LaPlace is a very popular character, but I think she's going to go down here in the D tier. It's kind of ambiguous about how old she is. Definitely doesn't have a lot of curves. She's going in the D tier. Bite me. All right, the next one is Leader. We are going to put Leader also down here in the D tier. Now, Leader is technically like a granny. She's definitely old enough, but she's definitely in a child's body, and I think is unfortunately the product of a archetype that was kind of popularized in Japan as kind of the wink wink ancient character that actually looks like a child, and it's very sus. We just don't. Leader is going to stay down here in the D tier. All right, our next one is Ludmilla. We got our Snow Queen. Ludmilla looks pretty good, although surprisingly flatter from the back than you might expect. We're going to put her in the B tier. I think that's a fair place for her. I think we got to pick up the pace here a little bit. Our next one is Maiden. Maiden looks pretty good. Does Maiden go in S? I think Maiden's going to go in A tier. Just ahead of Guilty. Maiden might be one of the sauciest characters in the game, if I'm honest. But still a couple that I think she doesn't quite reach that S tier. Okay, next one is Makima. Another very controversial opinion. Hot take here. Makima is in the D tier. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to say I'm crazy. This is with or without coat. Watch the anime, read the manga. Trust me, Makima is in the D tier. If you know, you know. All right, Mary is going to... Mary feels very mid, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think we're going to put her down here in C tier, right next to Diesel. Maxwell... Man, I wish I had Maxwell. Maxwell is the unit that I don't have yet that I want the most. She's going to go here in B tier. I like the look. And she's got to have a great personality to be able to put up with LaPlace and Drake all day, right? So we're going to put her right here in the middle of B. Micah is next. I think Micah goes kind of towards the end of C tier. Mihara, another SR, which is going to go way up here into S tier. Yeah, I think, I said Anise was the best looking character you get at launch. I mean, I guess technically you do get Anise before Mihara, but yeah, Mihara is going up here in S tier. I think she might be the best looking SR and far better than a lot of the SSRs. Yeah, big fan of Mihara. She's got that good dynamic going on too. All right, Milk is going to go C tier. I do kind of like her alternative costume with the camo, but yeah, she's going C tier. Miranda is next, and I think Miranda... Miranda... A little sussy, but I think she can go into C tier. I think it's safe to put her in C tier. Yeah, we'll put her over here by Micah. All right, next we have Modernia. Oh boy. This is one, I can already hear the comments. Like, if I don't put Modernia in S tier, just like the internet's going to explode. But I think, I don't know. For me, I think Modernia is A tier. Yeah, I think of the units we have up here, probably kind of bottom of A tier. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, big Modernia fan, but I don't think she breaks into that S tier. All right. Moving right along, we have Neon. Okay, Neon. She's a C tier. Yeah, I think she's just going to go right there. And Neve. I think that's how you pronounce her name anyway. Ooh, okay. I said Mihara was the best looking SR. A lot of you guys might have missed Neve because she was a Christmas unit that you can't get anymore. Neve is super spicy. We're going to put her right up here into S tier. Does she go ahead of Emma? No, Emma's Christmas dress. I think it looks better. I think we're going to put her ahead of Mihara up here in S tier. Yeah. I'm almost tempted to put her next to Folkclang. No. All right. Definitely S tier, though. Neve looks fantastic. I'd go skiing with her any day or hunting for polar bears. Whatever she wants to do, I'm down. All right. Noah is next. Noah's kind of a weird one. We're going to put her down at the bottom of C tier. Yeah. I don't think I'll get a whole lot of argument from that. Noise, on the other hand, we're going to be looking at the other half of the list all the way up to the top here. Noise is an easy S tier. Big fan of her look. I love the hair. I love the whole like strappy design with her dress and like the stuff around her leg. Her alternative costume looks great too. Again, getting that fantastic under. And yeah, solid S tier. I think we're even going to put her ahead of Emma. Okay. Novel. There's a guy on my Discord in my union that's a huge Novel fan. But I think I'm going to have to put her down here in C tier. Yeah, nothing against Novel, and she's a good unit, but yeah, she's going to go down here into C tier. Pepper is next. Pepper is another great girl that would be like good to meet IRL, and we're going to put her in B tier, right next to Prid. Got that like great girl next door charm. Polly, bottom of C tier. I mean, I'm tempted to put her in D tier, but I don't know if that's fair. We'll put her at the bottom of C tier. Power. Ooh, okay. I have to put her in D tier. I don't want to. I feel like I'm kind of doing my girl Power dirty here, but have you seen those teeth? Also, she's kind of dirty. I want to put her up into C tier, but I think realistically, it's probably just don't. Just leave her alone. All right, we're gonna go to Privity. I think she's a B or A. We'll put her into B tier. Below, yeah, we'll go, yeah, right here. That looks good. Privity was my first main DPS, and kind of got a soft spot for her. She looks pretty good. She's got a good shooting animation. Looks good from behind. Solid B tier for booty. All right. Next one is Product 08. Now, these are probably going to be something that you wouldn't expect either. I think some of these are better than you might expect, although Product 08, I think we're just going to put her down here in D. She looks very generic and boring. Product 12, yeah, that goes down there in D as well. I think the bottom of D tier, I don't know, below the other Product 08. Product 23, yeah, she can join her friends right there. Okay, next one is Quincy. Quincy, top tier. I know a lot of people are fans of Guilty. I think she's the best looking Liberation unit. And she's going to go right up here into the S tier. Ahead of Folkclang? No, I think we're going to put her just below Folkclang. Yeah. Quincy, well deserved. Highly recommend her. All the right jiggles. Moving on. Rappy. Rappy's pretty good. I think Rappy is a solid B tier. Got that mid tier energy. We'll put her. Ooh, rivalry. We're gonna put her right next to Privity, right here. That feels right. Rapunzel. Rapunzel is always trying to get in your pants, and we're gonna put her in A tier, right here, just below Modernia. We might actually get another costume for her too, although probably not. I think the votes were short, but Rapunzel deserves a new costume. She looks good right now, though. Well deserving of that A tier. All right, Rupee. Rupee is also going to go into A tier. And this is taking into account Christmas Rupee as well as normal Rupee. Christmas Rupee does look very good. And I think we're going to go just behind Maiden. Yeah. Good spicy looks in both costumes. Okay. Sakura is next. She's kind of low-key, classy, and also pretty sexy. We're going to put her in A tier as well. Whoa, people are going to be like, you're putting her above Modernia? But yes, Sakura is going right there into A tier. All right, Scarlet. Scarlet, one of the most powerful characters in the game. Looks pretty good. Good unique design, has some nice legs, and I think she's going to go right next to her friend here in A tier. All right, Signal. Signal, she's just going to go down here towards the bottom of C. I mean, not quite the bottom, but yeah, she's going down here into C tier. Sin. Big fan of Sin's look here. She's a little scary. She's got that mask. Big fan of the pants, though. I like the kind of fit girl look. She might dethrone Anise as the queen of A tier. Does she break into S tier? Not quite. I think we're going to put her, right at the top of A tier here. Sin. Big fan, but just not quite top tier yet. Okay. Soda is next. She does get up here into S tier. I don't think I'll get any argument from that, and we're going to put her right next to Neve. Another unit that I wish I had, one of the few that I'm missing. Definitely looking forward to getting Soda. Looks good from all angles. That burst animation, yeah. She can come clean my house any day. All right, moving on, we got Soldier EG. She's going to go down here into D tier. Soldier FA. Soldier FA is actually kind of cute. I think she's going to go into the C tier. Yeah, I think Soldier FA deserves that. Soldier OW, on the other hand, kind of looks like a stick figure. And we're going to drop her down here into D tier. Celine is next. One of the most difficult to use units, although someone that helped me break the 160 wall. And I think she's going to go down here into C tier. Shout out to all the Celine fans. I don't know if there are very many. All right, Sugar. Sugar, I feel like, is a little underrated. And especially considering her New Year's costume, she's going to be ranked pretty high. Honestly, I'm a pretty big fan of her. I've always liked her even in her normal costume. Unfortunately, I didn't get her New Year's costume, but it looks very good. And we're going to put her up here into A tier. Vesti, on the other hand, I think we're going to... She's, yeah, definitely a little sus, but I think she makes it into the C tier. All right. Viper, going back up to the top here. Viper, one of the best girls. She's my stream thumbnail all the time. And we're going to put her... I don't know. Her and Mihara, similar vibes here. But we're gonna put Viper just below Mihara here. Again, these aren't exact orders, but I'm just trying to kind of rank them within their tiers because some of these tiers have a lot of units in them. Okay. Volume, she's also going to be S tier Nikke, going up here, right next to her teammate Noise. I think just ahead of her. Noise was that big reroll target originally. We were all mesmerized by the physics, and I think it's well-deserved. Yeah, top tier. Definitely goes into S. All right, Yawn is next. Yawn's okay. Is it Yawn or Yan? Probably Yan. I don't know. Is she a C tier? Maybe she's B tier. Yeah. All right, we'll put her up here next to Exia. Okay, Yulha, that's another D tier. Again, teeth, yep, going down there in D tier next to her other shark teeth friends. And then Uni is thick. Uni's going to go up here, B tier, maybe ahead of Alice. Yeah, we're going to put Uni right here. New queen of B tier. All right, Idol Flower, or Idol Flower. Not bad, actually. I think we'll put her in C tier. Yeah, right here. Idol Ocean, on the other hand, I think... actually, she's not bad either. But, I mean, not great. But I think we'll put her towards the end of C tier here. And Idol Sun... Pretty good design, honestly. If they had not covered her face, like if they gave her like visible eyes and whatever, I could totally see this having been like an SR unit design originally. I kind of like it. We'll put her in C tier as well. All right, I believe that is everyone except one notable exception. Technically, Nihilister's in the game, although no one has been able to unlock her yet because we still need more time. Nihilister, top tier dragon waifu, looks incredible. I'm gonna drop her. You know what? Huge fan of Nihilister. I think she's almost rivaling Snow White. She's gonna be the new queen of S tier right here. Yeah. Dragon waifu gets the top of S tier, looks great from all angles, is super badass. Don't want to mess with her in real life, but she looks amazing. Can't wait to unlock her. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed that tier list. Let me know who I was most wrong on, where you want to put them at me. I know you're all going to disagree with this, but hopefully you enjoyed it. It's all for fun. If you are more interested in some more serious analysis and actual gameplay, check out one of my unit reviews. My goal is to go through all units eventually and review them. I've done several already. Check some of the description for some links to those. I appreciate the support. Subscribe for more Nikke videos, and I'll catch you guys on stream on Twitch and YouTube. Hope you guys have a great day.